Hello everyone, Tiffany Manger here, and this time we're going to make this cute little window. It's called the window box. It's actually looks like I want to call it a hexagon box. But this is one of the framelits that you can get with Stampin' Up. And this was a project I did at an event at somebody's house the other day, and I had some leftover, so I was figuring, you know what, we'll use my leftover pieces as a tutorial. So here we go. We'll put him aside. This is the framelits, the Windows box Finlets dies. And this is the item that you get into. You're going to need to cut out 2 of these pieces. And what's cool is you get all these, and these little squares will fit right in with these, so you can cut it right along. And these are great to cut like little windows out, so you can make like tea lights, put them in there and everything. So I went to save time. I cut 2 out. These are in pink pirouette. And you're going to pre-fold these and reinforce them with your bone folder. Some of these I already did to kind of save some time here. So let me, I didn't use the bone folder though, so let me, and I bought this like a good while ago, and I never bothered to use it, and it's like, I need to get this guy out, and I bought him. Why not use him? So I might try to come up with a couple more cool projects, and you can use these to make cards too. You don't have to just make these boxes, and the box can be made different ways and everything. It's just, it's very versatile. So let me, pre-fold all these little folds here, and we will assemble our box. I got this design actually from my upline, Lori, and I just decided to change some of the things around and change the colors. That's usually what I do. I usually, like, sometimes I come up with my own things. Sometimes I get inspired by something, and then I just change the, I'll change colors, I'll change stamps, I'll change the die around. I usually try to change it up to make it a little more mine, or half the time I don't have what they used. So let's do this here. Okay. Now one of these guys, you're going to cut off these 2 ends here, these 2 flaps. So I'm going to do it to this one. And cut off that one. And we'll cut off that one. Okay. So now to assemble this, let me find my, here we go, my silicone mat here. This thing is wonderful. Even if you don't make cards and you do crafts with a lot of hot glue, highly, highly, highly recommend that you get this silicone pad. I've got my glitter all over it. This is wonderful for using glues and hot glues. If you got to hold something down, you don't burn your fingers. It's a wonderful, wonderful item. So, I'm going to use a little Tombow glue. Fast Fuse works really good too. But with Fast Fuse, if you're not used to Fast Fuse, once it sticks, it sticks. You ain't getting that off. So we're going to stack one on top of each other, like so. Like this. And see, with the Tombow glue, you can at least move it a little bit if you don't like where it's at. So there we go. So you put that together. So if you can see here, you got kind of like a little guy going on here. His head, his body, his legs here. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to, these top 3 here, do not put adhesive on the flaps. And then you're going to put adhesive on these bottom guys here, these guys here, and the 2 on the side. These guys here on the bottom, do not put adhesive on. So, and I like working, I like to flip it up first, like so. So we're going to do that. A little glue here. And a little glue there. And let's line them up. Like so. Let's see here. See if I can get them to stick. Okay. And we're going to line this guy here, like so. It sounds like I got a helicopter going by. He sounds awfully a little low. Alright, so I'm going to take my bone folder to seal him in right there. Alright, so now I'm going to put my adhesive on these two flaps here and these two flaps here. Do not put it on there. So, put a little bit here. Come on out, buddy. Come on, there we go. And then this bottom one. And I'm going to do one side at a time. And you can see, you can line him up here and line him up there. And just give him a hold for a second or two so he can stick together. Let me hold him in there. Oops. Sorry, my head might be in the way. And this project requires no stamping whatsoever. Unless you want to put something on. It's whatever you want to do. So we're going to put a little bit of glue there. And a little bit of Tombow glue there. And we're going to finish this box up. He'll go right in there, and he should be lined right up to it. Okay. Give it a little hold. I should have used the fast fuse to speed the process up, but I knew I was going to try to do this quickly. Whoop. I moved in a little bit. There we go. And like I said, I like to just kind of take my bone folder to the edges. Alright, so there's our box. And this is why I said do not put the glue on here and here, because this is how you seal your box. There it is. I think these would be wonderful to put like potpourri in, or little soaps and whatnot. Okay, so the box is assembled. So what I did was I took the little hexagon shape that goes in there, and this, you can punch it out on here. It fits right inside the die, so you can cut it right along with it if you want. But I wanted to give it a layer like this. And as you can see, I did not take this off yet because this die does not cut out the hexagon itself. It only cuts out this design. So I left this on here, and I'm just going to take my scissors and run it right across to get my hexagon shape. And I believe I used a 3.5 by 3.5 piece of cardstock. And you can see it's a little bit bigger than what I need. It's because I lined it up right along the edges to kind of make it a little smoother. Alright, now I need to get my little, let me throw this away. Get my little foam mat here to get this guy out. Whoops. Everything's sliding around here. And I didn't use my precision plate because I was in the process of using a bunch of other things, so that's why I didn't use it at the time. And here, I'll show you real quick with this guy. See how this will line up right in there so you can cut it all at the same time. I'm going to stick him back in there with it. And like I said, that would make a really cute card. These would make really cute cutouts in a card. You don't have to use it just for a treat box. Okay, so there we go. I got them all punched out. And then I also went and cut out, this is in basic black. I took the little heart die and I cut out 3 of these guys. I believe they're 1.5 inches. Let me get my ruler here. Yes, they're 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And let me get the little pieces out while I'm at it here. I don't know what I'm going to call this in my title. Am I going to call it, I think I'm just going to call it like Classy Window Box, Classy Hexagon Box or something like that. I'm going to call it that. I also want to tell you why I'm doing this here. Well, I'll tell you after I give you my next step. Okay, so I also cut out some silver glimmer paper. Can't talk. And I believe I did those at 1 5/8 by 1 5/8. Now you want to layer these onto here. I'll tell you what, snail does not stick to these very well. Your best bet is glue or glue dots. So we're going to do glue dots. And I have these little minis here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put one in each corner. And while I'm doing that, I will talk to you. I finally set up my group on Facebook. I've been saying I want to do that. I wanted to move my business page. I had just a page and I wanted to move it to a group because unless you actually like photos or comment on my post, you're really not going to see them. So with a group, you can actually get informed when I make a post, which I hope. I'd like to do some giveaways and whatnot. Like I already have, like, this is my 3rd box of this I'm making. I don't need all 3 of these boxes, so maybe I'll give one away. But I'm going to give it, make whoever joins my group. My group page now is called Tiffany Manger Rockstar Stamper. I will put the name in the description down below. But yeah, I post my photos of my latest creations. I let you know when different specials are going on. And like I said, I'd like to do some giveaways and stuff. Like whenever I do my projects, I usually have like extras. And I've got so many cards and projects from over the years sitting around. It's time to give it away and share it. So I plan on doing some giveaways. Like I told you, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I plan on giving away a paper pumpkin kit. And that has not happened yet. Last time I looked, I'm like 868. So please share my page. As soon as we get to 1,000, I will do a giveaway. Okay. Now we're going to use the mini dimensionals. And we're going to put these on all 4 corners. We want the corners. So, while we're sitting here talking, I was so tickled. The people that I did this project with, just it was on Friday, so it was a couple days ago. They loved this project so much, they bought the die. So, that's pretty cool. It is a pretty cool die. I bought it. I loved it. Absolutely loved it when I first saw it. And then I got lazy and I set it aside. Now, as you can see, I'm putting the dimensionals on. And I'm making sure I am going in the corners here. And I'm going to put a couple on my black hexagon piece here. Try to spread them around. I love these little mini guys. They're just... Because you know how I'm always cutting up my dimensionals. Because I like to hoard them, you know me. And I'm always trying to save a amount of room. I need to get one guy in there. Let's see here. Do I have a spot to put? I think I'll put him right there. There we go. Well, he might show, so I'm going to give him a little trim. Just a little shave. There we go. Okay. So now, let's put our piece on. Our piece is on. Come on, stick on, buddy. So take our little pieces off. I probably could have done a lot of this to save time, but sorry, this video is getting pretty lengthy and boring. So now you just stick him right on the top, like so. And then we're going to put our pieces, our little square pieces on. And hooray, hooray, time to make a little mess with these little guys. Okay. So where's my front? Whoops, I squeezed it a little too tight. So I think I want one right, whoops, on the front. Like that. I love the sparkle and the light. Okay, and then we're going to alternate the squares. I hope I put them on straight. Yes, I did. So you're going to skip over a square, and you're going to stick him on. And one more. Let's see here. Okay. And then let's stick him on there. Whoops, I keep pushing down a little too hard. So there's the box. Now, see the little pearl I put on top there? We're going to use these metal rimmed pearls, and they come in 3 different sizes. And let me grab this big guy here. Or do I want to use the mediums? Yeah, we'll use the big guy. I used a medium on one of them. We're just going to stick him right in the middle for a pretty little centerpiece. And then we are going to take the new shimmer ribbon in the black, and look how oh my goodness, look at it in the light. That is so pretty. It just sparkles. It has like this silver and goldish sparkle. So what we're going to do is, and this is why I told you to put your dimensionals on the corners, we're going to feed the ribbon through, because when we go to tie or knot, it's going to help stay it down. So it's important that you put your squares on first before you put on your ribbon, because it will just make life a lot easier. So now what we're going to do is we're going to trim this, and then we're going to tie a knot. Just a simple little knot. Sorry, you can't see. I was holding it up against me. No fancy bow. Sorry, it's easy to hold it up against me as I'm tying it. Okay. And there is my box. My sister used to love having pink and black together. I think that's why I picked these colors. So we're going to trim this end here. Oops. I need to sharpen my scissors. I'm so spoiled with work where I work at, having sharp scissors. You know what? I'm going to leave him there like that. And there you go. Voila. Isn't that pretty? I'll stick this on its side, and you can see one side and one. There you go. So if you like this video, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I try to do 1 new video a week. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. If you like any more information on Stampin' Up! Or would like to order any of these products that you've seen here, please check out my website, www.tiffanymanger.stampinup.net. Also, you can come join my new Facebook group. It is Tiffany Manger, Rockstar Stamper, and where I'm hoping I can do some giveaways and have, as long as I get some activity going on there, I'll keep going with more and more that I can. So I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you come back again. Have a nice day.